The veteran journalist, columnist, political analyst and writer Abdul Ghaffar Chaudhry has passed away. The International Crimes Tribunal sentenced 3 Razakats of Bangla in Mytv to death. And the Anti-Corruption Commission has filed another case against PK Haldar. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are still watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. The veteran journalist, columnist, political analyst and writer Abdul Ghaffar Chaudhry has passed away. He breathed his last at 7 a.m. on Thursday at a hospital in London, UK. He was 88 years. He is best known for writing the lyrics to Amar Bhai Rokte Ragano, which is the most widely celebrated song commemorating the Bengali-language movement. He graduated from Dhaka University in 1959 and he came to England on 5 October 1974. Mr. Chaudhry worked as a journalist in different national newspapers in Dhaka. During the 1971 Bangladesh's Liberation War, he worked for Joy Bangla, Jugantor and Anandabajar Potrika. The International Crimes Tribunal has sentenced 3 Razakats of Borulekha in Mytv to death in a case filed over crimes against humanity during Liberation War of Bangladesh in 1971. A 3-member bench of the ICT headed by its chairman Justice Muhammad Shahinur Islam passed the order on Thursday. The other members of the bench are Justice Abu Ahmed Zamadar and Justice K.M. Hafizul Alam. The death row convicts are Abdul Aziz alias Habul, his brother Muhammad Abul Matin and Abdul Mannan alias Monai. On November 28, 2016, a charge sheet was submitted to the tribunal against them. On May 15, 2018, the charges were framed against the trio. The Anti-Corruption Commission has filed another case against PK Haldar, a former MD of NRB Global Bank and Reliance Finance Limited and a fugitive accused. The case alleges embezzlement of Taka 44 crore from FAS Finance and Investment Limited. PK Haldar Chokro embezzled the money by making fake documents by showing the name of the company in a paper called Dia Shipping Limited. One of his collaborators was Russell Shahriar, the then Mohammed MD and the CEO of FAS Finance. Besides, a former chairman and several directors of FAS Finance and 10 others have been accused in the case. RAB has arrested Iqbal and one of his 3 associates from the capital and its adjacent areas along with a number of devices and signs of embezzling crores of attackers by using hidden spy wireless kits to ensure passing public or private recruitment exams. In a briefing today, the director of RAB's media wing told reporters that they have arrested 3 people from the capital and its adjacent areas on the basis of intelligence information, including Iqbal Hossain, the relator. During the preliminary interrogation, the detainees provided information about the involvement in the alleged fraud. The flood situation is still hot. It's becoming dire. Homes in most parts of the city have been inundated. The flood-affected people are in extreme distress. There is a lack of food or clean water in the house. Meanwhile, according to the Water Development Board, only 60 millimeters of rainfall was recorded in Sylhet yesterday, but the water level in Shurma, Kushiara, Sari, Lova and Dhalai rivers has risen. Besides, the district administration has said that there will be rainfall till May 23rd, due to which the flood situation in Sylhet will get worse. Meanwhile, the amount of damage is increasing due to water entering the house. Flood water has started entering all the 13 upazilas of the district. BNP becomes upset whenever the party says betterment of the country people, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. He said this while virtually joining the Gazipur District Awami League conference today. The Bridge Minister said the BNP is now getting angry after seeing the progress of a Padma Bridge project, mentioning that the war of liberation has started in Gazipur. Qadir said that the war criminals have been tried because Sheikh Hasina came to the country. Viewers, now international news. In the United Kingdom, the highest inflation rate in 40 years, 25% of people are cutting back on 1 to 2 meals a day to save money. 82% of those polled said Prime Minister Boris Johnson's government had performed poorly in economic management. Compared to the previous year, the number of such commentators has almost doubled this time. Zubair with more details.
Britain's inflation surged to its highest.
The cost of living squeeze in Britain has led to 2 in 3 people in the country turning off their heating. Almost half are driving less or changing supermarkets, and just over a quarter say they have skipped meals, a survey showed.
Households face the biggest cost of living.
Among people on lower incomes, 1 in 3 people say they have missed meals recently because of the surge in inflation, polling firm Ipsos said on Tuesday.
This has been cancelled out.
Concern about inflation is at a 30-year high, and most Britons expect to see increases in the cost of essentials over the next 6 months, it said.
Records began in the 1950s.
Data on Wednesday is expected to show consumer price inflation hit 9.1% in April, according to economists polled by Reuters, and the Bank of England thinks it could exceed 10% later this year. Finance Minister Rishi Sunak has resisted pressure to do more now to address the crisis facing many households. He says he wants to see the extent of the next increase in household energy tariffs in the autumn before deciding on further support.
The Bank of England forecast that
Zubair Rahman, MyTV News Desk.
10%.
Sri Lankan police arrested 2 ruling party lawmakers for allegedly instigating mob violence that plunged the country into days of unrest and left 9 people dead last week, officials said Wednesday. The members of parliament, both from President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's party, were questioned by criminal investigators on Tuesday evening and detained overnight. A police official said, speaking on condition of anonymity, Sanat Nasantha and Milan Jalake were among 22 politicians, including former Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa and his son Namal, whose passports were important last week following allegations that they instigated violence. Viewers, about to the end of the headlines once again. The veteran journalist, columnist, political analyst and writer Abdul Ghaffar Chaudhry has passed away. The International Crimes Tribunal sentenced 3 Rajakars of Borulekha in Molobi Bazar today. The Anti-Corruption Commission has filed another case against PK Haldar. UK is the highest inflation rate in 40 years. 25% of people are cutting back on 1 to 2 meals a day. And the first test between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka was drawn in Chittagong. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News, and to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTV Bangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. And don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.